All right, let's take a look.
I've got Steve Gibson backstage. He's controlling. He's playing live right now. This is from Borderlands, the pre-sequel, and this is running on the new TX1 chip inside the Nvidia Shield.
Now, this game was just on PC. It was just on PlayStation.
That's correct.
Unbelievable.
And it's feature complete. All of the features are there. It's astonishing. It's running right now at 30 frames per second. I think the performance will get even better. This is a very powerful chip that NVIDIA's made for us. Use more skill, Steve. Now everybody knows that Borderlands is about action, it's about loot, it's about leveling up, getting killer guns, exploring the universe.
Looter shooter.
That's right, the first shooter looter. And to be able to bring it to the Nvidia platform is just a thrill. I'm so proud.
Amazing.
So proud that you guys have had us to join you here at the beginning of this journey.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Randy, thank you for coming. Thank you for the support.
Cheers.
Having Borderlands on Shield is going to make Shield so much better. Let's see some other games. This is from a really talented young developer called Crow Team, and they're going to show you something really, really special. So why don't we have Alan come on stage. Where's Alan? Alan Ladovich. Hi. Nice to see you.
Nice to have you here.
All right. Tell us what you have for the audience. Let's see what you've pushed the TX1 and Shield to be able to do.
So the Talos principle is what we like to call a first-person philosophical puzzler. So it's kind of like a new thing for us. We've been experimenting somewhat with new game mechanics, and we found out they're so cool we need to make a completely new game out of that. And now we are very proud and super excited that we were able to bring this to the new Shield platform, which is it's a full PC game. It runs with full PC content on Shield.
On this little tiny thing?
Yes.
Craziness, crazy talk. Let's take a look at it. Wow. Now this is really the perfect type of game for television. You're sitting there, you're solving puzzles, right?
Yes.
Tell us about it. Why don't you walk us through the game?
So,
it's just beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. So as you can see, you play as a robot. And what exactly is this robot doing here in this medieval forest? This is kind of like a story for the player to discover as he plays. The most important thing for you is to gather these sigils, like this green one here. And Goran, who's playing, is going to have to manipulate these objects in order to make sure that the red and blue rays do not intersect. And he can have his sigil and proceed with the story. So what's interesting for us here, technologically wise, is that this is actually, in our 20 years of developing games, this is the first time ever that we ported to a new platform. The first time it compiled, it ran, and it ran well.
$199. That we have in our hands the world's first game streaming service, the Nvidia Grid. We are going to make it an official service. But there's more. It's a full-out service, and I'll show you the service in just a second. It's a full-out service, but more than the fact that it's just now click and play, which is just incredibly delightful. Instead of downloading 50, 60, 70, and in time, 200 gigabytes of games, hours and hours of digital download, because we want bigger and bigger games and richer experiences, you could click and start playing the game in less than a minute. Click and play in less than a minute. Well, not only could you enjoy the game in 720p 30, we're going to offer a premium service that delivers the experience at 1080p 60 frames per second. Unbelievable. So this dream has taken us several years, and let me tell you why. Well, it turns out, once we started tackling the problem, and we said, wouldn't it be great if we could just stream games from the cloud? We moved the computer to the data. We keep the data in the cloud, we move the computer to the data, we interact with that computer. That computer is hundreds of miles away, and we'll mash our buttons, and magically, the graphics change on your television, and it's as if the game console, it's as if the computer is right here in the room with you.